Yeah, from what I get, he just a weird ass nigga, bro. Yeah. Everything you be telling me and been telling me since I was alive.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine.
He's just a weird ass, nut ass nigga.
And we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark.
I hate that's the type shit we be doing that we be sick with. Like don't move in, but act like gonna move in to make sure a nigga don't move in. Shit like that be weird. Hey.
Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week.
I feel you, man. I know you know it. Just for that, just for taking that approach, though, that make you get on that. I already know you ain't on that. Cause you was willing to run it from me. You know what I'm saying? It's just niggas make niggas get on certain shit when they do certain nut shit.
Performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages.
Niggas like that supposed to just make sure he was good. But he ain't make sure his fucking mind was, and he did.
And they missed a big chance on that one. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He's got it. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. So UNLV's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And here it comes for the first time as a starter, this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Vegas. He got a step and just dusted the field. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Pulls it in, it's Black. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Watson. to the big fella. And that stiff arm is a weapon for this runner. He uses it and picks up a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. The give from the gun. There he goes. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And this time they're waiting for him, and he only gets back to the line of scrimmage. High the chains now on 2nd and long.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
29 Philly.
From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. He's got it along the sideline. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. First down here for the offense.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And the Bearcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Watson. Grabbed over the middle, it's Black. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Stands in and takes the hit. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced a big interception.
Rebels offense is back on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Bringing the heat. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Leaves it with the back. Finds some fresh air. He's got 59 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
They're going to run it to the right. Inside the 25. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top. Lets it fly. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Fires into the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, UNLV.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. This should be the last play of the quarter. Snags it quickly on the left. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Watson. Flips it out to the back. Turning it on! That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The sure hands, it's Reed. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Lost to throw again. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's O'Neal. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up the 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Brought down at the 30-yard line, it's a gain of 6.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Not much room, a pickup of 2 down to the 28. And the Bearcats line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stop short on 4th down. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the lone back. Oh, he's got a chance. He now has 85 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. And the Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll keep it on the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Here's some pressure. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. All right, guys, let's chat a little UNLV. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back. No one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Buys a little time. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And they'll push that lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Buffalo may not be leaving town with a blowout victory, but they'll take a dub away from UB Stadium every time. The Bulls have been racking up road wins since the Bob Deming days, and they'll get another one today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Wants to throw. It's Watson. Here's a heat. Working on the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Under fire. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Right on the money. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They boot it away on 4th down. Makes a catch at the 10. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's loose on the left. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Rebels.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. The give to the tailback. Spins away from the defense. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Huntsville. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to our team at Elliott T. Bowers Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Bearcats will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Rebels offense is back on the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Incomplete behind the receiver. Maybe this freshman got a little too anxious.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Dropping back, it's Watson. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at at the 34. The Bearcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Tight end now in motion. Off play action. Flips it out in the flat. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Rushes on him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. It's complete. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game.
Breaks into the open. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and with that run, he's now over 100 yards on this opening day. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. Really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Back to pass on 2nd down. He's got him. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And the Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to bully their way for the first. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that 3rd down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Surging forward on the sneak.
Runs a sneak. Picks up 1. And that's good enough for a first down.
The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And the point after is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to pass. It's Watson. Got a man. It's Black.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver creating enough separation.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. The sure hands, it's Gums. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. And he was able to push forward for a solid gain as the clock strikes 0 here in the 3rd. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Trying to impose their will with the run. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. And the Rebels lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. They'll run the sneak for it.
Quarterback on the sneak. Gain of 2. 1st down for the offense.
The Rebels are flying down the field.
Cricket.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged out of the air.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back. The 40. Past the 30. 10. Touchdown, Bearcats. And they turn it into a defensive score.
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping around, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. Still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
Not much drives or anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
The handoff, keep working on that clock. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field of play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Here comes the heat. Got it in the middle. It's Bradley. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Rebels.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week 1, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Kennesaw State is going to get out of Dodge with a win. This shave might have been a little closer than Owls fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Oh, it's a fumble. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain. It makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
And the Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Caught close to the marker, it's Burns. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll try to get it through the air. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Looking for space, it's Thomas. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
42 Spider. 42.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Bradley. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
This time stopped behind the line of scrimmage, and they're probably saying, finally, what a night he's had.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
I'm Rabel, the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Texas. Thank you for coming.
They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now, to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
We had to be first. We had streets, figure like 6 games, more banana stuff. We left that shit clean up. I'm sick of shit.